At this great RV show, and I'm going to show you this Chateau, I believe it's a 24F, but I'll confirm that for you. I think what's important for you to know is that when we're doing these reviews, this is just the research that I've done because I just love all of these RVs. I do my own research and I talk to people and I learn as much as I can, but everything that I'm telling you here is my opinion, and you should verify things to make sure they're for you. We're also talking about a particular model at a time, and different models have different upgrades and different prices and things, so I'm trying to show you everything, and then I'm going to talk about the things that I like and the things that are important to me, which might be different for you. So I just want to put that out there. These videos can get lengthy, so feel free to scroll through. You'll see that I've put breaks in so that you can get to the spot that you're interested in learning about. So do that, and hopefully you learn something new.
So is that a front engine model?
Yes, I can verify that this RV comes with an engine. Okay? No, really folks, this is the Ford E450 engine. It is a 6.8 fuel injected V10, and it comes with 305 horsepower and 420 pounds of torque. This seems to be the engine that all of these Class Cs are going to now. So it's got plenty of power and plenty of torque, if you know what those things are. And I think you'll be fine. Okay. Oh.
You should have been a mechanic.
Yeah, not so much. Hang on. Okay. Oh shit.
I think you need to slam her a little harder.
Okay, no, I got it. Oh boy. Hang on, hang on. Did I get it?
No.
No.
Oh, maybe.
I think I got it.
Oh, you did?
I got it.
Nice. Of course you did.
Of course I did.
Okay, what else can you tell us about this little baby?
Okay, well, some Class Cs do come on a Chevy chassis, but this Ford one seems to be the most popular. There is another one smaller, the E350, and there's another one bigger, the E550. The 550 is a diesel, and it seems to be on the Super C. I don't know if I mentioned before, but it has a 5-speed automatic transmission. And the front suspension is a twin I-beam with coil springs, and the rear has leaf springs and shock absorbers. You can, and on lots of forums and stuff I noticed, people are adding extra sway bars, and you can put air suspensions on and all kinds of things like that to make the ride a little softer and the steering a little better. Some people are happy with it just the way it is. Other people are adding these extra things. So I think my advice to you would be take your stock, drive it for a little while. If you think you need to make some additions, then add them. It's okay. It doesn't mean that your RV wasn't good when you bought it. It's just different strokes for different folks. The gas tank in the E450 is 50 gallons. The tires are an LT 225 for all 6 that are on this because this chassis has dualies. This particular Class C has a more ride 7-inch steel I-beam across the main chassis with which the housing unit is placed on. So the housing on this unit is fully aluminum and welded, but we're not exactly sure what the extent of the welding is, so we're going to try and take a look at that. The floor is 1.5 inches of aluminum steel frame trussing, and then they put a block foam in that for the insulation, and then they put a one-piece section of OSB on top of that. So the idea behind one-piece sections is that it won't squeak quite as much. The walls on this unit are all aluminum, but we're not sure. I wasn't able to find in any of my research just how thick of aluminum that is. So that would be a question to ask. Then there's a block foam in it, and it looks like there's Luan on either side of that block foam. So that helps with structure, and that helps with R value and that kind of thing. But again, I'm not sure if that's really the best wall. The outside fiberglass has an option, so I'm not sure if that option is on this one, and it's called an HD Max option, where the tinting in the fiberglass goes all the way through, so that if you were to get a scratch or something, it doesn't change the color. Everything still looks good. So that's a good feature. So the roof on this unit is an aluminum interlocking framed roof, and then it has the foam insulation inside of that. Then covered with a TPO rubber. TPO is not my favorite type of roof of the choices out there, but it is lighter and it is still durable. But you really do have to really take care of your roof. These kinds of roofs can tear easily, so that's something to be thoughtful of. It is a walkable roof, and it does have a curve to it, and it does have very small rain rails, but they really don't extend too far, and we'll take a look down the side when we get to the back and see if it's got spouts and things like that to help keep the water away. That's the most important thing, is making sure that it's sealed really well, caulked everywhere. It does also have this fiberglass cap on the front. That is a full fiberglass cap. And again, you want to make sure that there's lots of caulking all through there. The other thing that the frame has in this model is a steel strapping that runs along the aluminum, and this is what all the cabinets are screwed into, so it just helps them to stay in place and be stronger, not just screwing them into the aluminum frame. What's really unique about this particular model is that it has a full wall slide, so that just adds so much space to the inside, but it also adds other things that have to be taken care of. I'm not sure if the construction on these slide walls, couldn't find any research on that saying whether they were built the same as the walls of the rest. So something else to look into. This particular slide is working off of a Schwinn slide system. And this particular Schwinn system is a newer model called the 3 tracks, because you can see 1, 2, 3 tracks that it slides in and out of. There's been a lot of people that don't really think the Schwinn system is that good, and the reason for that is that the whole weight of the slide is on the walls. It's not supported underneath like a rack and pinions type of system. So remains to be seen if this new 3-track system is actually taking care of any of the previous problems that the Schwinn slides had. Hopefully. I'm sure that's how things evolve, right? The other good thing about this is it's got a really nice slide topper that goes the full length of the slide. So that's keeping rain off, it's keeping debris off of the top of your slide, and just keeping it much more secure. The slides also have these flaps on them. I can get at one because they're so nicely put down. And these, as the slide is out, they keep debris and rain and everything. And then they have a bulb rubber so that when it goes in, it slides up tight against the side of the wall.
So it looks like this has a generator.
It does.
Do we know where that is? It in that door?
Well, here's the exhaust for it. It's a 4,000 watt generator. And okay, so this is probably something that kind of matters, is you have to climb under this slide to open these bins, and there's 3 of them under here.
So you'd want to access those before you do the slide. Oh, there it is.
But there's the generator, and it's a Cummins good generator.
Okay, Cummins engine. Is it an Onan? Looks like it could be.
Cummins Onan, yeah, 4,000. Okay. And then there's more compartments under here, but
do we know if that runs off of the fuel? The gas, is it a gas or diesel engine? Do you know?
That I don't know.
Okay.
So something to ask. So they do have an exterior shower here. That's a nice feature to have, just for cleaning off feet or pets or kids or toys. This is your water connection for when you're hooked up at a park. I don't know if I can even get at this.
Ooh, what is that? That's a big cavern.
Oh, yeah. That is some nice storage. I mean, it's a little high and all, It's
Can
lit.
you access it from inside?
No, but it is lit, and that's some good storage in a Class C. Remember, this is 24.
Right.
Okay, and then there's more down here. What else do we got? So this is your exterior plug, and I think that's probably for satellite. That's your satellite. Oh, wow, check this out. That's some pretty good space too for the size of an RV.
Yeah, that is good storage.
And it's easier to get to under this slide than obviously that part.
Yeah, it is a step slide, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not full depth the whole way, but it does go the full length
Yeah.
of the RV. There's the back of it. You can see the front.
So it does have a ladder because this is a fully walkable roof. So that's a good thing. Nice big windows. I do believe there's storage if you want to put your sewer hose in here. Let's see what's on this side.
Do you know what the towing capacity of this is?
I do believe that it differs, but I've heard they can be up to an 8,000 pound hitch with a 7-pin connection. So yeah, it could tow quite a bit. Oh, this one's locked, so we can't go in it. Oh, this one I like. I just wanted to show you this feature because I like it when they drop down instead of having to be held up. And here is your outdoor TV. Again, I'm not too interested in TVs, but for those who are, this is a nice feature. You can sit out under your awning, which while we're talking about it is an electric awning, and it does have LED lighting underneath it. So that's very nice to be able to sit outside in the evening. Tonight would be a great evening.
Yeah, it is nice out tonight.
Okay, so I think that's pretty much covered outside. So that door could be a bit of a slammer. I think it's either in or out. And it doesn't have anything that holds it one way or the other. It does have a screen. So that's nice. All right, I'm gonna come on in and check it out. Oh, we should talk about the steps. In a Class C, you don't need all the steps that you need in a towable. It's a lower step and you can get in quite easy. Come on in.
Really?
Give it a try. So as you can see, this is a super roomy Class C. Let's start with the cab.
Okay.
These are what they call leatherette type chairs. I have heard online that people feel the Chevy's cab space is more comfortable than the Ford's, but they like everything else about the Ford better. So, I mean, I could see that. That's a bit tight in there, but I could drive this. Like, I mean, I have to push the seat forward some more, but it seems very doable. The windshield's nice, the dash is good. I think it's nice. Power windows, power locks. We've got a screen here. And I've heard that you can hook up your iPhone and stuff to this. It's supposedly so that you could do your GPS on your phone and you wouldn't need to do it through your nav system. But that, of course, uses up all your data. And if you're like us, you need every ounce of data you got. So anyhow, it's quite nice. This can be a problem, except It's not, and I'll show you why it's not. because...
Well, let me see. Hang on to this for a second.
Okay, you give it a go.
Give it the real test. I think it's
fine.
What's the problem?
There's no
I
problem.
don't see a problem.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And for others, this, I'm not exactly sure how. I think it just flips up and over, but really this cutout is right through to here, so that it's not a
yeah,
problem.
but that's an extra step that you don't really need to do.
I guess. And for us, I mean, this is a full bed, but it's also great storage. Huge TV up there. It is on an angled arm, you know, so that you can bring it, so that you can bring it out here. There is a ladder that goes up to this bed. Venting. AC in here, 13,500 BTU, but it is ducted throughout.